Breakthrough in rhino conservation. Hopes rise for the Northern White Rhino. In a groundbreaking scientific achievement with significant implications for wildlife conservation, a team from the Biorescue Project has hopes for the revival of the critically endangered Northern White Rhino, a majestic subspecies teetering on the edge of oblivion. The Northern White Rhino's plight reached a critical juncture with the passing of the last male, Sudan, in 2018, leaving just 2 females incapable of natural reproduction. However, in a turn of fortunes, scientists have successfully fostered a pregnancy through the artificial transfer of an embryo into a southern white rhino surrogate, laying the foundation for the potential resurrection of their nearly extinct cousins. At the research lab in Berlin, scientists celebrate a promising future with 33 pure northern white rhino embryos, painstakingly created from the sperm of long-gone males and the precious egg cells of the remaining females. The embryos, split between Germany and Italy, represent a treasure trove of life, a step closer to the goal of birthing 10 to 15 baby rhinos, which would then become the building blocks for a revitalized population. In September, a breakthrough by Professor Thomas Hildebrandt and the Biorescue team saw the successful implantation of a southern white rhino embryo into a surrogate. While that surrogate mother sadly succumbed to an unrelated illness, the scientific community was heartened as the embryo had shown expected development until that point. This paves the way for analogous attempts with northern white rhino embryos, which, if successful, could herald a new era for the species. While cynics question the project's feasibility, given the decimation of the rhino's natural habitat by human conflict, the project's advocates underscore the importance of human efforts in rectifying past biodiversity losses. With the potential for the first northern white rhino birth via artificial transfer as early as this year, the goal is not just to bring back a species from the brink, but to eventually reintroduce these creatures to their ancestral wild lands, potentially in 2 decades. The endeavor, however, stands on the precipice of uncertain financial support, prompting Biorescue to seek new partnerships to sustain its efforts. The project's current grant from the German government is nearing its term. Still, the innovation and success achieved suggests that with continued funding, the restoration of the northern white rhino is within grasp, demonstrating humanity's capacity to heal the wounds it has inflicted on the natural world. The conservation of rhinos extends beyond the northern white rhino. Africa is home to roughly 20,000 southern white rhinos and various populations of black rhinos, both recovering from severe poaching that has ravaged their numbers. Each step in these conservation efforts not only uplifts individual species, but contributes to global biodiversity, highlighting the vital role of scientific innovation in reversing the consequences of human actions. Thank you for choosing Satori News.